it's not a position you want to be in. You want to win your games and take care of business yourself. That's the aim. That's message to the players. Let's take care of our own business, not worry what other people are doing. But when you don't take care of your own business, then human nature says, and a winning mentality says, you have to wait and rely on other people. And after 2 defeats, we still find ourselves in 6th place.
Look, we got off to probably a better start than everyone would have imagined. We always hoped we would have got off to a good start, but in the way at which it happened, we were delighted to pick up as many points in the first few games as we did. People probably look at the Blackburn game at home as a game we were looking before the game to have won, but Blackburn were in a position where they kind of had nothing to lose. They made it difficult for us. They pressed high, and at half time, we're in a position where we're happy. We're 2-1 up, and we feel like we can go on to win the game. But this week's been a tough week. But in hindsight, if you had said, look, with 3 games to go, it's still completely in our hands. We don't have to ask for favours off of anyone. We would have snatched your hand off.
Talking about risk and reward, I think we saw that with Blackburn when they came to play us. A lot of risk and reward what they've done to score three goals, but obviously we scored 2 and could have had more. So we understand that. I think there's an element to some teams at the moment that they have to win games of football, and we're not at that stage because we are in 6th, but we want to win games of football. So. Derby got some talented players, same as all the teams in the top 6, top 8, top 10 in this division. In fact, the whole league, some good players in every team. We have to make sure that we're on our game to deal with their threats. People like Wayne Rooney, for example, gracing the Championship with his quality. We have to make sure our shape and organisation is very good. But then we know we've also got players that are very good at this level as well, and we can hurt the opponent.
Yeah, and it makes it difficult. Look, when you're in that chasing pack, sometimes you can kind of just go full out the game. Players can half cheat on the defensive side of their work, and it makes it super difficult for teams like ourselves that are a few points ahead in that position. So we have to be super organised, which I think we were against Fulham until the penalty. I felt like we were very comfortable in the game, and the game plan was working, which was to sit back and kind of let Fulham come on to us and try and force the mistakes. And it was working, and obviously we conceded the penalty and the game changes. So in terms of the game plan tomorrow, we have to be just as organised, but I think we have to use the ball better. We're on a bigger pitch tomorrow at home. There'll be more spaces, and hopefully we can put in a better performance and get the result, which at the end of the day is the most important thing.
Yeah, it is a part of the way they play. In the way they want to pass the ball. It's a lot of very, very possession based, very patient in their build up, and they've had some success doing it. What we have to do is, as I alluded to, make sure our shape is very good, even better than it was on Friday night against Fulham. But then what we have to do is make sure we're better with the ball again. I thought disappointment Friday night was against a very good pressing side in Fulham at the moment, who really put us under pressure when we had the ball. We certainly could have had more composure in the first half than we did.
It's hard to say differences. I think similarities, I think you're always going to get the same with a Cardiff City team, and the minimum of that is you play with your heart in your sleeve. You give 100% for the club, for the badge. And that's the absolute minimum as a Cardiff City player. We've still got a fantastic squad. I wouldn't say the squad we had a couple of seasons ago was any better than this one. We've still got a fantastic group in the changing room. We've still got a group of players that would run through brick walls for each other. Differences, I honestly wouldn't be able to tell you, to be honest. I think, like I said, we've still got a super strong group that's hungry to get back in the Premier League. We want to do it. We want to bounce back straight away. With the disappointing relegation last season, we want to get back to the Premier League. That's where all players want to play. From a young age, you want to be in the best league in the world, testing yourself against the best teams, the best players. So, like I said, for us, the next 3 games, we got to focus on Derby tomorrow night, and like I said, try and get over the line and make sure we're that team that pick up that final playoff spot.
Mm-hmm.